Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So I hope you are having a good day, and if you aren't, you will be having it by the end of the video. No, I don't have any surprise for you, but I just like the topic that I'm going to teach you today. It's kind of interesting and kind of easy. So whenever math is easy, you should be happy because that's like very rare. I know, right? Life can be tough. Stay calm, stay at home, be safe, and let's begin. I don't feel like starting today, but anyways, today's topic is ratio. What is ratio? Ratio, okay, is just the relationship between two values, okay? So the relationship between two values. So it's like you're comparing two things, okay? You're comparing pens to pencils. You're comparing boys to girls. You're comparing blue to red, okay? You're comparing squares to circles. But then in mathematics, you don't compare by saying that this is ugly, this is pretty. You don't say this is white, this is black. You compare them using numbers. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, for example, you have a classroom, okay? This is your classroom. I know it's a weird classroom, but in that classroom, okay, you have one, two, three, four boys. Okay, now you have four boys. I don't know how to draw boys, so I'm just gonna put the B for you to know. And then you have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 girls. So, how are you going to show the ratio? How are you going to show the relationship between the boys and the girls in the classroom? The quantity of boys and girls in the classroom? The value. Okay? So, let's put it this way first. 4 boys, 8 girls. Now, look, let me show you the important, the most powerful, the okay, every superhero has a tool that they use. What is the tool called? Let me try to remember. Okay, no, is it weapon? Okay, kind of like a weapon. So the weapon for ratio is just two dots. So this is the symbol for ratio. Whenever you see this, that means ratio. Only in mathematics, okay, not in English, because then your professor will be like, you're really wrong if you think that's ratio. I know life is confusing. Math says something else, English says something else, but in mathematics, this sign means ratio. So whenever you see this, you're trying to show that for four boys, for a class of 12 students, okay, four of them are boys and eight of them are girls. However, whenever you write ratios, you don't leave it the way it is right now. You gotta simplify it. So you divide by 4, okay? This will cancel out, so 1 ratio 2. So this will be your final ratio of boys to girls, okay? So this basically means that for every one boy, okay, there are two girls. Let's see if that's right. Every one boy, there are two girls. Every one boy, there are two girls. Wow, that's true, isn't it? So we were right. So now you know the concept of ratios. Now let's start calculating because math is all about calculating. Oh, before I go to calculations, let me just tell you that ratios can either be written in the form A ratio B, or they can also be written as A over B. Fractions. Fractions are ratios. Okay? Just in a hidden form. Like they want to hide, but they are basically the same. So when we are calculating ratios, okay, let's say you have something like okay, y ratio 2 is equal to 10 ratio 12, okay, and then you're being told to look for y. Because you know that the ratios are the same as fractions, okay, you convert them into fractions. Convert to fractions. So now you have y over 2. Okay, the ratio sign becomes over and the second number goes below. 10 over 12. Does that remind you of something? If you have watched my previous video, then you must be thinking of equivalent fractions. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's the same as equivalent fractions. All you gotta do is cross multiply. Cross multiply. So it's gonna become 12y is equal to 2 times 10, that is 20. And then you solve using, okay, you solve because you want y alone, you divide by 12 on both sides. So now you have y is equal to 20 over 12. You simplify it further to get y is equal to 10 over 6, y is equal to 5 over 3. Because it's an improper fraction and you want to convert it into a mixed fraction, you just divide 5 divided by 3. Now you have, ones are 3, 2. So y is equal to 1, 2/3. That is your answer. Okay, let me go through the steps again because I know I went really fast because I believe you all have. I'm kind of sure that you guys have watched my fractions and equivalent fractions. Okay, I'm very sure that you all have watched my video on equivalent fractions, and if you've done that, this must be just revision for you. And if you haven't and you want to master ratios, I would advise you to go watch my video on equivalent fractions so you know more about cross multiplication and how to go about it. Was that clear? Yeah, I think it was clear enough. So let's look at more examples. Examples, because practice makes perfect. So our next example is, these questions are really easy. I'm not sure if you really want to do them, but then it's always good to practice. Don't underestimate practice, because especially when you have exams coming up, try to look at more questions, new questions that expand your knowledge, okay? Because sometimes we think that we know a lot about a topic, but while solving questions we might encounter tiny things that might teach us a lot, okay? So let's look at more questions, and this one is going to be 1 ratio 2 is equal to m ratio 4. You've been told to look for m. So what are you going to do first? You convert it into fraction. 1 divided by 2 is equal to m divided by 4. And then you cross multiply. Okay? So now you cross multiply. So 1 times 4 is equal to m times 2. So 1 times 4 is 4. M times 2 is 2m. You want m. Now you start solving. You want m alone. So what are you going to do? Oh yeah, for this you need to watch my algebra video, because that's going to teach you how to solve equations like this after cross multiplication. And if you want private tuition, you should email me at funlearn@gmail.com. And if you just want help on YouTube, you can write that down in the comment section below. However, for this question, you divide by 2, you divide by 2. Okay, this will cancel out and this will become m is equal to 4 divided by 2, that is 2. That is your answer right there. Simple. Easy peasy like a daisy. Daisy is banana in our native language, that's Kiswahili in Tanzania. So yeah, we call banana daisy. So easy peasy like a daisy. Yeah, because bananas are soft. So this is really easy. Like bananas. Like eating bananas. If you like bananas, put a thumbs up on the video. Okay, let me show you another question that's as easy as a banana. Okay, let's look for bigger numbers this time. I'm not gonna leave you that so easily. So 21 ratio 30 is equal to W ratio 10. Wow, is equal to, oh man, 90 ratio 63. That's scary, isn't it? No, well, it isn't. It just looks scary, but it's not hard. So the first thing you gotta do is convert into fractions. The same steps. It's just another additional ratio right there. But then all you gotta do is 21 over 30 is equal to W over 10 is equal to 63 over 90. Okay? In fact, you don't even need this, because you have this and you can easily solve the question with this. So this is just there to confuse you. So you just remove this, like just write ignore, and then you continue with this. You cross multiply, so 21 times 10 is equal to W times 30. So 21 times 10 is 210 is equal to W times 30, which is 30W. You want W alone, so you divide by 30 on both sides. Now you have W is equal to 21 divided by 3, that is 7. I know I'm kind of fast with calculations, and if you think I am and you want me to slow down, you can tell me that in the okay. Not everything should be written in the comment section below. Just if you think you need private attention, or if you think I'm going too fast for you in the videos, I give personalized classes online, so you can email me at falnlearn@gmail.com. And have a good day, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Bye bye.